Genesis 25 and 25. And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Call Haloyim La, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Bahasham, Rakahakadash, double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that taught us this truth that rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and to the 1/3 men, women, and children of Israel, and to the Israelite foreigners who has the appearance of the heathens, but their lineage, their seed lines from their fathers goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom. I want to go into I don't know what I'm gonna title this video, but yeah, man, Esau, Edom, hey, you're caught red-handed, literally. All right. Esau, Edom, the so-called Caucasian, so-called white man, self-proclaimed white man, is the Edomites. All right, let's go real quick here. And you see the picture on the screen, or as they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. All right, and this is biblical. Okay, so I don't even really have to say much. All you gotta do is, the dragon goes back to, Revelation. Ed0m is the Greek way of saying Edom, right? The Roman Greco Empire, which we're living in to this day, the Rome 2.0. Okay, America is spiritual Egypt, right? According to Revelation 11 and 8. All right, you're the beast system. And you're the serpent, the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. All right. So Lord willing, I get these precepts, but real quick here, let's grab the book of Genesis, chapter 36. Yeah. Let's grab Genesis chapter 36 and 8. Genesis 36 and 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. All right. Remember, the scriptures tell us, the prophets, man, to prophesy against Mount Seir, right? Verse 9. And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir. All right. Let me jump down to verse 15 and do Genesis 36. And it says they named all of the, the tabernacles of Edom. And Amalek is the top tribe, right? Verse 15 reads, these were the dukes of the sons of Edom. All right. So, yeah, man. Matter of fact, let me read Genesis 36 and 1. Now, these are the generations of Esau, who is Edom. So their whole race, they're the red Hebrew Edomites. And this is their biblical nationality they've been running from forever. All right. So I want to share something real quick here. Oh, boy. Let's get this. We gonna get you. And this is from a website called I Grew Up in Chicago, South Shore. Now, this picture was taken from the 60s, right? And Edomites lived in this area in Chicago in the, when during the fabulous 50s and all that. And you're getting ready to see, man. All right. I love going in comment sections, man, because it shows the barometer of these devils, man, and Jake too, man, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? So this is and Jake is not usually in this group here, because now to South Shore area in Chicago, man, on the southeast side of Chicago is Jake's there, man. That is pretty much what you call the fucking hood, man. All right, but Edomites lived as white flight took place, and all those Edomites left and went to the suburbs, right? Shabbat, shalom. Hey, that's how you know those little hats was living here in Chicago. There are a bunch of them living here in Chicago. That's a side note. I just saw that. But This is what I want to bring out. When I was young, this was a regular occurrence after roasting in the sun at Rainbow Beach after almost every day during the summer. I used to go to Rainbow Beach when I was a kid, man. All right, it was a it turned to a Jake neighborhood like pretty much in the 70s. All right, and I used to go to Rainbow Beach a bunch of times. It was a time where they wouldn't let Jake over at that beach, man. All right, continuing. How about you? All right, now, of course, this ain't talking to Jake. What were we thinking? Sunscreen was unknown, and a few thoughts were given about getting skin cancer someday. People craved, there's my point right here. People craved a dark tan. Hey man, Edomites, man, hey, they what they call it, try to discriminate against us for our skin. Is it really the skin? No, man, it's our spirit. They know that they are Edom and we're Jacob. All right. It was the battle that was going on in the since the womb. Okay. In Rebecca's womb. So many people use baby oil and copper tone to get that look. My mom simply applied some Noxzema cream, yada yada yada, sunburn. So hey man, these people are prone to their skin being red and peeling. All right, this is the curse that Cain got. All right, the modern day Edomites have the same spirit that Cain has, man. That demonic spirit. All right, Cain. After Cain, the flood and all that. Hey, the spirit of Cain reincarnated into Esau. Hence the reason why the Cain and Abel story is it mirrors Esau and Jacob, right? So now let's get to the good old comments. And it says here, every day went every summer sunny day to Rainbow Beach with my sister. We always got a bright red sunburn. We always got a bright red sunburn. Now, granted, let me make this disclaimer. Just like I say in my intros, the skin color is just an indicator of the progenitors of Esau, Edom, so-called white people, and Jacob, the Hebrew Israelites, the so-called black people, so-called blacks, so-called natives, so-called Latinos, right? But we've been scattered throughout the whole four corners of the earth, according to Deuteronomy 28 and 64. So now we look like the other nations. We've been scattered to all nations, just like Esau, Edom. You have black Edomites too. Let's put that disclaimer out there. So now it's not about appearance. It's all about the spirit. Romans 8 and 16. Okay? Romans 8 and 16, we bear witness that we are the spirit of Yahweh. Roughly paraphrasing. Okay? So it's not about appearance. Remember the scripture in John 7 says, look not at outer appearance. Because we've been scattered. But the progenitors, Esau, Edom, came out this way. And majority of them will look that way. So majority of Edomites are going to look like this. All right. So I just had to put that disclaimer out there. It's just an indicator. We go off of we go off of the spirit, man. We have men in our camp that look like this. All right. And you got these BOIs, what they call black only Israelites. They're off, man. They're carnal. They can't see past skin color. So had to get that out the way. So now, let's go back to the comments real quick, because these comments was very edifying. And this is all Edomites trying to get their skin dark, man. Baby oil plus iodine. Iodine is like a brownish color. If you ever seen iodine, it'll get on your skin. It'll stay that color for a while. Look at this devil right here. You're spot on. I can even remember my mother saying to me, "You look so pale. Get out in the sun and get some color." Hey, man, that's all I got to read, man. What this devil's saying right here. Yeah, hey, and these devils will not let you in this neighborhood. But now it's a Jake neighborhood now. All right, and it's off the chain over there too. Jake shooting and going crazy over there, man. Um, Trying to find some other. Yes, yes, and baby oil, and I had another one with the iodine. Really gave a really good suntan. My mother would put vinegar on my sunburn. Went to Rainbow often. Yeah, man, they catch your ass in Rainbow Beach back in the day. Hey, they drown your ass out there, man. If you was a Jake. Hey, a race ride started in Chicago from a Jake going into the lake, the certain part of the lake. There go another one with the iodine. All right, so you want using cocoa butter. Look at that. See, I worked at Rainbow Beach 60 to 67. We fry eggs on our shoulder. 73rd Constance and Phillips, St. Philip Neri. All right, that's Jake Hood all day long for the last 40 years, 50 years, man. Going on 50 years. It's been a Jake neighborhood real long. So, so we get the gist, man. Roasted my entire body, skin cancer as a result. Um, Sunburns, now they got, hey, so the Lord plagued them with this, man. It was one more I'm looking for. Um, this devil got, it's why I've been battling melanoma for 21 years, called lawyer. Lots of skin cancer. Hey, the Lord put this curse on them, man. I think, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, these devils, they want to look like us, man. All right, they want to look like us. So now let's get down to the scriptures, man. Let's get down to the scriptures. And let's read the account of Cain. Let's read the account of Cain in Genesis 4. Genesis 4 and 12. And it reads, and we know what happened. You know, Cain killed Abel. Okay. And it reads here, I started 11. This after this is when Abel blood cried to the Lord. All right. Complaining. It reads 11. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which has opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. All right, so it said he's cursed from the earth, man. And that links up with Isaiah 34 and 5, right? The curse of the earth. Verse 12. When thou tillest the ground, it shall now henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shall thou be in the earth. All right. So why would he be a fugitive? Everybody's going to know who he is off of his pigment. All right. And it says the earth, the ground was not going to yield to Esau, Edom. Hence the reason why he has to use pesticides. He doesn't do the land Sabbath because hey, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And we know who the wicked is, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. White man, right? What's that? Malachi 1 and 4 tells you about the border of wickedness, which is Edom. We already tell you who Edom is, right? It says here, a fugitive and a vagabond. Vagabond just means a traveler. All right, he's everywhere, man. Everybody land, just covetous as of everyone's land and resources, man. Okay, and he used his military, which is the sword that he was blessed with in Genesis 27. All right, he got the fatness of the earth, pretty much all the goodies of the earth, and the Lord blessed him. All right, for our punishment for sinning against the children of Israel, sinning against the Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he took the bases of men, Edom, all right, and put him over everybody. All right, but we're going into skin color. It says here, this is the point in verse 13, Genesis 4 and 13. And Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive. Hence the reason why he's running, saying he's not Esau Edom, and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that find me shall slay me. How are we going to find the descendants of Cain? What other way will we find them? Let's keep reading here. It says here, and the Lord said unto him. Therefore, whoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. And so, what is that mark? With all of them, their mark, he was stripped of his pigment. That's what it was. He was stripped of his pigment. All right. So let's go read back real quick, verse 13 and Genesis 4:13. Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. What punishment would that be? Let's go real quick to the book of Numbers. Let's go Numbers 12. Let's go to Numbers 12. Numbers 12 and 9. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against them. This is when Miriam and Aaron was scoffing against Moses' wife, man. All right. And this is the them. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against them, and he departed. And the cloud departed off the tabernacle, and that cloud is a chariot, so-called UFOs. And behold, Miriam became lepers, white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. And Aaron said unto Moses, alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, like I beg you, lay not the sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned. Let her not be as one dead. See that? Pale, like the lady was saying in the comment section. And the whole, and whom the flesh is half consumed when he come out of his mother's womb. You see that? All right. So this is clear indication that Esau, Edom, the progenitor, they are the red Hebrew Edomites. Another case in point in the Ten Commandments with the movie with Charlton Heston. They never showed the part when Moses put his hand in his bosom and it came lepers. Why didn't they show that? Huh? Why didn't they show that? All right. So now, speaking of Cain, let's go real quick here to see who the devil is, man. Let's go to the book of St. John, chapter 8 and 44. Let's read this here. And this is Yahushua talking to them Jakes, man. All right, the wicked ass Pharisees. John 8 and 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. Here's the point. He was a murderer from the beginning. Who's that murderer from the beginning? Cain. He's the first murderer. And abode not in truth. He lied. Okay. He said he didn't know what Abel was, right? Why? Because there is no truth in him. Hey, remember the scripture in Psalms, I believe 58 or 55, if I'm not mistaken. It said he's born speaking lies from the womb. Okay. Esau is a natural born liar, man. No truth. There's no truth in him, right? The devil, right? He's the human counterpart of the devil. Devil means deceiver, and he's a child of Satan. All right. When we go to that word Satan, it means adversary of righteousness, right? Hence the reason why they put their hand on the Bible, all right? And they make you do it in court. The presidents put their hand on the Bible in their orations, right? But they do everything opposite. Because there is no truth to him. When he speak a lie, he speak of his own. For he is a liar and the father of it. And because I tell you the truth, ye believe me not. All right. So Esau, Edom, so-called white man, the devil, he's the father of lies. All right. Rape, rob, and pillaging, man. Okay. But anyhow, let's grab real quick the book of 2 Thessalonians. Let's see who the devil is. Let's see who the devil is. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 7. It reads here, for the mystery of iniquity do already work. Only he who now let it will he let until he be taken out the way. So the Lord gave this devil the earth. Okay. This is Satan's playground. The whole earth is Satan's playground. And Babylon the Great, aka America, is pretty much the headquarters of all wickedness, man. All right. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan. All right. With all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of truth, that they might be saved. For this Yahweh shall send them strong delusion, that they shall believe a lie. All right, but the elect is not going to be caught up with the devices of Satan, man. All right, his media, his democracy, his philosophies. All right, that's what Eve took a liking to, man. Okay, so let's grab real quick here the book of Leviticus, since we talking about lepers. Matter of fact, let's get this real quick. Let's get this real quick. This definition for leper. Look at this. One afflicted with leprosy. Late. And you know what? Esau loves to change he loves newspeak, man. Change the definition of words like adoption, leprosy. All right. The disease leprosy, from late Latin lepra, from Greek lepra. Leprosy, noun used of fem of leprosy. Look at this. Scaly, scabby, rough, lepers. Related to lepian, to peel. A scale. Goodness gracious, they going hard. To peel. Something delicate, weak. Notion, look at this. Via a notion of small, shaven flake scale. That's how I'm eating my skin be, man. I went to high school with them and played football with them. Look at this. It says pleasant, charming, fine, elegant, effeminate. Wow. Weak, effeminate. Who passed legislation for the nasty alphabet people, man? You guessed it. Eat them. All right. So, wow. Peeling, scaling. That's it right there. That's it right there. Man. Anyway, so let's get the balance, man, and grab because hey, notice when they talked about Esau, Edom in Genesis 25, they didn't say anything about Jacob because he looked like everybody else. The rest of the world was melanated people. All right, everybody were different shades of brown. Edom is that's why Isaac said Aisha, which means wasted away. Like, damn, what's wrong with his skin? Why he look like that? Hey, and he is the waster, man. All right. Let's grab here the book of Daniel. Just get some quick. Because Yahweh Shai and the Israelites, hey, man, they have a shade of brown. Dark, very, very dark shade of brown. All right. Let's grab real quick here the book of Daniel, chapter 7. Because, hey, you got these Edomites, they love to say, color doesn't matter. God is a spirit. He was olive tone. He may have been Arab. No. Let's read this here. Daniel 7 and 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit. That's Yahweh, all right. Whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his heads like the pure wool. You'd see a sheep, the wool on the sheep. Hey, that's nigger hair, man. All right. His throne was like the fiery flames, and his wheels as burning fire. All right. Let's jump over real quick to Daniel 10 and 6. Daniel 10 and 6. And it reads here, his body also was like beryl, and his face as the appearance of lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire, and his arms and his feet, where your skin is, like in color to polished brass. Not this. And the voice of his words like the voice of a multitude. All right. So the Lord sound like Barry White, man. All right. Let's get that depiction. I think I have that in my little arsenal here of Yahweh Shai, what I just read in the scriptures. Do I have it? Yeah. This is it. No, I got the other one. This is it right here. See that? Let me read this again. Daniel 6, 10 and 6. His body also was like the beryl, and his face, I think beryl is like a green color. His face as the appearance of lightning, and his eyes as the lamps of fire, and his arms and his feet like in the color to polished brass, and the voice of his voice, the words of his like the voice of a multitude. Slakia. All right. Let's grab real quick Leviticus. Yeah, that's what I wanted to get, this Leviticus. Just going to read another pounding on this, the originators of the red skin, the real, what they call them, rednecks. All right. This is Leviticus chapter 13 and 14. Leviticus chapter 13 and 30. Then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair, blondes have the most fun, right? Yellow thin hair, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a dry scale, it is a dry scale, even a leprous upon the head or beard. Okay, and it reads here, and if the priest if the priest look on the plague of the skull, and behold, it not be deep. Yeah, it kind of reads the same thing. And I'll just read it. And it be not in sight deeper than the skin, and that there is no black hair in it, then the priest shall shut up him that have the plague of the skull 7 days. All right. So, yeah, man. Let's get one more. Get the skin color of Yahweh Shai. This is Revelation 1 and 14. It reads here. I'll start at 13. Revelation 1 and 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace, and his voice the sound of many waters. So just like it said in Daniel 10, man, it's it's the same thing. So Esau, Edom, man, the Lord in these last days have definitely given us the mysteries that you are Esau, Edom, so-called white man, self-proclaimed white man, since 1681, the Virginia Act, when they start proclaiming themselves as white people. All right. Nobody is white. Nobody is black. You got red Hebrew Edomites. All right. And you got the regular Hebrew Israelites, different shades of brown. So with that, I pray it was edifying. Brakateh Yahweh, Brakateh Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Shalom.